Good morning. How's it going? Just like that. It's almost 8:30. Just a mat this morning. Good morning, Katie. Are you sticking around for a little yoga? You know you want to. Good morning, Roxanne. How are you? How are those little girls of yours? They're adorable. Y'all just gonna enjoy the nice cool day before, I think it's supposed to be like 100, no, I almost said 115 degrees. That's not right. Warm though. All right, good morning everyone. My name is Cassie. We're gonna just do some yoga this morning. So I'm just gonna invite you to begin on your mat in a nice, easy seated position. If that is not nice or easy for you, go ahead and find yourself in anything that is comfortable. So that might be just lying on your back with your legs out long. It might be with your feet on your mat with your knees gently knocking into one another. Just open up that low back. But wherever you want to start this morning, please feel free to just get there, arrive, settle in. Maybe on an exhale, you close your eyes and just begin to focus on your breath. Maybe you just start by just allowing that breath to be natural, in through your nose and out through your nose. And maybe you just bring your attention, your mind to the tip of your nose. And just allow yourself to watch the cool breath as it goes in and the warm breath as it leaves you. You might want to count your breath as you breathe in and count your breath as you breathe out. Maybe on this next inhale, you bring your breath all the way up to the crown of your head and just hold it for just a moment. And exhale through your heart center. And maybe you hold your breath down below before you take a nice big inhale yet again through your nose. Up to the crown of your head. And exhale through your heart center. Now with your next rounds of breath, I want you to begin to check in with yourself, with the quality of your mind. Check in with your body. Take notice to where you might be holding on to a little extra stress or tension this morning. And of course, take notice to where you feel really good. It's important to focus on both, right? So maybe you imagine your breath as light, and as you send your breath through your body, you just see yourself lighting up. Beginning at the crown of your head, all the way down to the tips of your toes. go ahead and bring your hands together to your heart center on Jali Mudra. Take a moment to check in. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice this morning. Envision your intention in your third eye center, the space in between your eyebrows. Filling up with your inhale and send it out into the universe on your exhale. Begin to rub your hands together to create heat. And gently, when you are ready, go ahead and cup your hands over your eyes. Blink your eyes open 3 circles clockwise, 3 circles counterclockwise. Give your arms a good shake. And go ahead and just bring that right hand down next to you and sweep that left arm up and over it and reach. Really press your sit bones into your mat. Nice big lateral stretch here. As you inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, switch. Really press down. Both sit bones are connected to your mat. Nice big lateral stretch, bicep by your ear. Go ahead, inhale and exhale to switch. Inhale and exhale to switch. Inhale, both arms up and stretch and reach. Sink those shoulders down, find space in between your collarbones and reach. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Open and close your mouth. Reach those arms up. Interlace your fingers above your head. Turn your palms so that they face up. Allow your shoulders to sink down. On an exhale, bring your hands out in front of your chest. Press your hands away. Bring your chin in towards your chest and maybe round your back. And breathe. Really feel those shoulder blades come apart. Press to the palms of your hands. Roll yourself up. Allow your shoulders to just sink down. Take a nice deep breath in. Grow tall. Exhale, bring your hands out to your sides and then pull those thumbs back behind you and open up your chest. Bring your hands to your knees and just allow yourself to do some little circles around, warming up that spine, giving yourself a little seated massage, and then switch directions. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and just find stillness on your mat and bring your feet out in front of you. So your heels are going to be on your mat. You are on your sit bones. You can keep your hands behind you for a moment. And then we'll reach one arm forward and then our other arm forward to really engage our core. Pull that belly button back towards your spine. Keep that space in between your collarbones. Shoulders sink down. And maybe you lift one leg up and then you lift your other leg up for a little boat pose. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Maybe on an exhale you hover, you find that low boat. And on your inhale, you come up. And exhale, you hover. And inhale up. Exhale to hover. Inhale up. Exhale to hover. Inhale up. Exhale, hover, and you hold it here for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees to your chest. Maybe rock from one side to the other. And then allow yourself to rock forward and back. Take your time. Forward and back. Forward and back. All the way back. Cross your feet. Maybe plant your hands, but you're just going to stand up. And I want you to shake it out. Shake out your arms. Good morning, Anna's. Good morning, James. Shake out your legs. Get that blood flowing. And then we'll go ahead and just find Tadasana whenever you're ready with your feet either together in a hip bone distance apart. Press down through your heels. Lift up, navel's in, seat's not out, tucked under. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Relax your shoulders down your back. Chin is level with the earth. And breathe. Reach your arms out and up. Take up as much space as possible. On an exhale, you're going to bring your right hand down and reach your left arm over. On your inhale, you're going to reach both arms up. And on your exhale, you're going to switch. The left arm goes down and reach that right arm over. Inhale to rise. And exhale, go ahead and cactus your arms. Take up space. Find that space in your chest. Inhale to reach. And exhale, go ahead, bow forward and fold. On an inhale, I want you to halfway lift and lengthen your spine. You can bring your hands to your shins or maybe your hands to your thighs. And on an exhale, bow forward. Inhale, you're going to reach all the way out and up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches. Inhale to center. And exhale to switch. Inhale to center. And exhale, cactus your arms. Back bend if that feels good. Inhale to reach and exhale, bow forward and fold. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale all the way up. Reach. Right arm down, left arm reaches. Inhale through center and exhale to switch. Inhale to center and exhale, find that cactus shape. Reach up. Exhale, bow forward and fold. If you need to keep a little bend into your knees, know that that's perfectly okay. On an inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Plant your hands and step back to tabletop. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Your wrists can be about an inch out in front of your shoulders if that feels better in your body. And let's just take a couple rounds of cat and cow where we drop our belly, lift your gaze. Press your mat away, bring your chin towards your chest. And again, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Press your mat away. Now, if I'm going too fast, feel free to take it slower. If you want to find that connection between cat-cow and your breath, go ahead and take that at your own pace. If you want to pause and take some extra movements, feel free to do so. Maybe you want to take some nice big hip circles going around on your mat. And then switch directions. Whatever way you go, make sure you go the other way. Maybe turn those fingertips to face you or just maybe to the outside of your mat to get a nice stretch in your wrists. And just breathe. Don't hold your breath. Go ahead. Turn those fingers back and turn your eye of your elbows forward. Curl your toes behind you and lift your hips up high and send your heels towards your mat for downward facing dog. Take your gaze to your foundation. Toes are in slightly closer than your heels and allow yourself to just pedal your heels out right and left. Take your gaze underneath your right armpit. Take your gaze underneath your left armpit. It might feel good to rise up to the ball mounds of your feet and maybe press your chest towards your thighs and send your heels towards your mat. Just take the next couple of rounds of breath to do you in your downward facing dog. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and come forward and find that high plank. Press down through your hands, out through your heels. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Hold this here. Keep breathing. Head and neck are in line with your spine. On an exhale, you're going to drop down to your knees. Rock yourself forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. Hands are to the outside of your chest. Plant the tops of your feet down
As you inhale, baby cobra, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Maybe lift your hands off your mat. Notice how it's your breath that keeps you there. Exhale, bow forward and fold. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, bow forward and fold. Inhale to baby cobra. Exhale, bow forward and fold. Curl your toes behind you and either through tabletop or your high plank. Press yourself up and back to downward facing dog. Take a bend into your knees. Lift your gaze, and I just want you to walk your feet one at a time, this first time, to the top of your mat, back to your forward fold. Press down through your heels, lift through your hips, just let your head hang heavy. And breathe. Little or big bend into your knees and inhale, reach all the way out and up. This time we're going to exhale, cactus our arms to the right, our hips stay forward. Find that cactus shape, and from there, reach your arms out and stretch. Right fingers to the back of your mat, left fingers to the top of your mat. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale up through center, and exhale, switch. Find that cactus shape on the other side. And from there, extend those fingers out nice and long and reach. You got it. Beautiful, everyone. I know you look good at home. And your inhale, go ahead and reach your arms up. Maybe link those thumbs and find a little tiny back bend if that feels good in your body. Don't let those shoulders shrug up into your ears. And on an exhale, you're going to bow forward and fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Shift yourself forward, exhale, low plank. Maybe all the way down to cobra, or maybe you want to find cobra first before you find your first upward facing dog. And then we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Bend into your knees, lift your gaze, step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. Bow forward and fold. Inhale, you reach all the way out and up, take up space. Exhale, go ahead, cactus your arms over to the right. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, reach those arms apart. Inhale through center and exhale to switch. Find that cactus shape here. Reach your arms apart, nice job. Inhale through center. Exhale, little tiny back bend. Maybe link those thumbs, shoulders sink down. And bow forward and fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward, plant your hands, step or hop back, high plank. Option to just hold that plank here. Maybe find that chaturanga, your cobra, or your up dog, and wherever you are, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. And breathe. Bend into your knees, lift your gaze, step, jump or hop to the top of your mat. And bow forward and fold. Inhale, reach all the way out and up. Exhale, cactus to the right. Reach your arms out and stretch. Inhale through center. And exhale, switch. Cactus your arms, shoulders sink down. Reach your arms out. Nice job, grow tall. Inhale through center and find a little tiny back bend again if that feels good in your body. Exhale, bow forward and fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward. Plant your hands, step or hop back high to low plank. Cobra or up dog. And then we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. And breathe. Maybe walk your feet in. Energetically send your heels towards your mat. Press your mat away, chest towards your thighs. Nice work. On an inhale, go ahead and reach your right toes high to the sky. Rise up to the ball mount of that left foot as you reach your legs apart. Energetically send your left heel towards your mat and still reach your right toes high. On an exhale, you're going to bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And breathe. Find that cow where you drop your belly and you lift your gaze. Go ahead, drop down to your left knee. Maybe uncurl your toes. And just take the next minute or so here to just kind of find, yourself in this lizard or runner's lunge. Maybe finding yourself on the knife edge side of that right foot. Maybe bringing that right hand to your inner thigh. Maybe you want to lower down to your forearms. Whatever feels good. Just taking your time. Maybe move around. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and rise up. Bring your left hand down and reach your right arm up high as you twist. And while you're here, let's roll that wrist out one direction and the other direction. Bring your right hand down, and we're just going to toe and heel that right foot in so it's in between our hands now. You can curl or keep your toes flat on your mat. And we're going to reach all the way up. On an exhale, drop your hips forward. Let your shoulders sink down. Maybe bring your hands to that thigh as you drop forward. Don't round here, okay? Keep that space in between your collarbones. And breathe. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, we're gonna lift and send our hips back, half Hanuman. Nice big stretch in the back of that right leg. Nice job, everybody. You got it. Just let it go. With every exhale. Nice job. Walk your hands forward. We're going to find ourselves in just a low lunge. You can keep that back knee down if that feels better in your body. We're going to have that left hand stay again as we reach our right arm up high and twist. And really spin your belly over to the right. Nice job. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, bring your right hand down. And use your core to send your right leg high to the sky, 3-limb downward facing dog. And on your exhale, downward facing dog, and pedal your heels out right and left. On an inhale, reach your left toes high to the sky. Rise up to the ball onto that right foot as you reach, and send your right heel down. You're going to bring that left foot to the outside of your left hand, lizard or runner's lunge. And again, take your time. Maybe lower that back knee down. Let that knee fall out to the side. Lower down to your forearms. Taking this opportunity to do you, right? And breathe. Nice job, everybody. We tend to hold on to a lot of emotions, especially women in our hips. So if you're feeling any pain here, maybe you just focus on sending your breath there to your hips, right? I know that there was a moment in this, what do we call it, shelter in place, quarantine, where I just felt like my hips were breaking every little movement. It was just awful, but you just learn, right? Learn from everything. Listen to your body. What is it asking you to do? Let's go ahead and rise up to those hands with that right hand staying. Reach that left arm up high and reach and roll your wrist one direction. Roll your wrist the other direction. Bring that left hand down, toe and heel. Your left foot in, low lunge here. Let's reach those arms up and drop your hips forward. Maybe bring your hands to that thigh for a little extra support, a little more length here. And breathe. Just let it go. Is anybody singing Frozen at home right now? Nice job, everybody. Take a nice deep breath in and let's lift those hips up. Send your hips back for your half Hanuman. Nice work, everyone. Nice job. Let's walk those hands forward. Your back knee can stay down or lift it off your mat, but your right hand stays as you reach your left arm up high as you twist. Really spin your belly over to the left. Press down through all 4 points of that left foot. Lift your right heel off your mat. Left hand comes down, and let's step back 3 in downward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here, in through your nose, out through your nose, maybe in through your nose, and out through your mouth, release some heat. Nice job, bend into your knees, lift your gaze, step or hop to the top of your mat, about forward and fold. Let's toe and heel our feet so that they're wider than our hips, about mat distance apart. I want you to find your halfway lift, lengthen your spine, and then really allow yourself to fold over. You might want to bring your hands to your ankles, right? Bring your chest closer to the tops of your thighs. You might wrap your hands around your shins or calves to pull yourself in a little bit tighter. Just breathe. You might interlace your fingers behind your back and find a chest expansion. And if you just put moisturizer on your face, your hands might be a little slippery. And know that that's okay. Nice job, everybody. Let it go. If you're in that chest expansion with me, we're going to bring our hands to our low back and our hands to our mat. And everyone, we're going to toe and heel our feet either in together to touch or inner hip bone distance. And then drop your seat and reach your arms up. Nice and long chair pose. Belly button's in, nice long line from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. On an exhale, reach those arms back behind you and open up your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, fly. Inhale here. Exhale, fly. Inhale here. Exhale, fly. Hold it here. Shift your weight over to the right. Lift that left leg up and send it back. Airplane pose. Pull your belly button in towards your spine because you can. You're going to drop your left foot and your left hand, and you're going to reach that right arm all the way up as you twist in that low lunge. Hold it here. Root through your foundation as you rise up to your high crescent in a twist. Really reach those fingertips apart from one another. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, windmill those hands and open up to warrior 2. Inhale up an inch and exhale. Reach those knees apart. Shoulders sink down and breathe. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead, tack that right outer hip back as you extend forward, triangle pose. Nice job. Keep that front leg straight as you reverse your triangles. You can find that little half bind if that feels good. Bend into your front knee and find that side angle pose. Reach that left arm up. Create that boundary. Maybe you can reach the floor. Maybe you find that extended side angle when you reach that left arm, that bicep by your ear. Root to reverse your warriors. And grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand as you open up your chest and stretch a little bit deeper. Maybe you want to rise up to the ball mound of that front foot and just stretch a little bit more. Nice work. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to arm circle our hands to our mat. Low lunge. And then step to the top of your mat. Mouth forward and fold. Feet are together or inner hip bone distance apart as again you drop your seat and reach your arms out. Chair pose. Exhale, fly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fly and hold as you shift your weight over to the left. Lift that right leg up and send it back. Airplane pose. Reach back, open up your chest. You got it. Right foot carefully, mindfully down. Right hand carefully, mindfully down. Left arm reach and stretch. Root through your foundation as you root to rise. High crescent and a twist. Reach those fingertips apart from one another. Nice job. Drop your back heel as you arm circle and open up to warrior 2. On an inhale, you halfway lift. Exhale, you reach those knees apart. Tack that left outer hip back as you extend forward. Triangle pose. Now you can keep a little bend into that knee. Okay, your left hand could be on your ankle in front or behind your left foot. And lengthen, nice job. Keep your legs straight as you reverse your triangles. Maybe find a half bind here. Bend into your front knee as you come forward, side angle pose. Maybe you reach a little bit lower and find that extended side angle. Nice job, everybody. Root to rise as you reverse your warriors. Maybe lift up to that front ball mound of your foot, right hand, left wrist, and stretch a little bit deeper. Find that nice big full side body stretch there. Take a nice deep breath in as you exhale. Arms circle your hands to your mat. Low lunge here and step to the top of your mat. Bow forward and fold. We're gonna bend into our knees and slowly stack our vertebrae one at a time with our head coming up last, and bringing those shoulders up and relax your shoulders down. Nice job. We're just gonna take a giant step back. Doesn't matter, okay? We're just gonna have our feet wide, reach those arms out nice and wide, okay? We want our toes and our fingers to be the same length. Bring our hands to your hips, bend into your knees. And from here, we're gonna send that seat back as our chest comes forward and reach our hands to our mat, one at a time. Press through one heel at a time to straighten your legs. Maybe find a halfway lift and then bow forward and fold. Nice job, everybody. Left hand stays, reach your right arm up high and twist. Right hand down, reach your left arm up high and twist. Nice job. Left hand down, walk your hands over to the right. And reach your right arm up high and twist. Bring your right hand down, walk your hands over to the left. Reach your left arm up high as you twist. Bring your left hand down, turn your right toes out, walk forward. Find that surfer pose. Tailbones down, hands together to your heart center. And breathe, flex that left foot. Bring your hands down, lift your hips up and walk your hands over to the left. Left toes out. Left heel stays on your mat. Surfer pose. And breathe. Bring your hands down, lift your hips up. Prasarna. On an inhale, you're gonna reach all the way up. Star pose. Shoulders sink down, nice job. Bring your heels and toes out. Pull those arms down. Find your goddess pose. Bring that right arm underneath your left. Goddess pose, eagle arms. Hinge from your hips. Reach those arms out and come up. Hinge from your hips. Reach your arms out and come up. Hinge from your hips. It's almost like you're scooping ice cream. Hold it here. Awesome. Release, goddess, and press up. Star pose. Heels in, toes out, pull your arms down, goddess. Shoulders sink down. Left arm underneath right this time. Goddess, eagle arms. Hinge from your hips, reach and lift. Down, out, and up. Down, out, and up. Release, goddess, right here. Reach up, star pose, turn those toes in. Exhale your hands to your sides. So we're just gonna toe and heel our feet in so that our heels are that inner hip bone distance apart and our toes are out, okay? And we're gonna slowly sink it all the way down into that yogi squat. Okay, you can bring your hands to your mat or to the floor for a little extra assistance. And just breathe. Nice job. Keep that breath flowing. Tailbones pointed down. Find that space in between your collarbones. Shoulders sink down your ears. Nice job, everybody. Let's bring that left hand down as you reach your right arm up high and twist. Work your hands through center and switch. Nice job. Bring your hands down and we're just gonna lift our hips up and find a forward fold. Turn your toes out as you sink your hips down. Yogi Squat. Hands can be together to your heart center. Grow tall. Press those knees back with the backs of your arms. Bring your hands to your mat. Lift your hips up. Turn your toes so that they're parallel. Forward fold here. Heels in, toes out. Sink your hips low. Yogi Squat. Nice job. Beautiful. Nice work, everyone. You're just going to carefully, mindfully lower down to your seat and extend your left leg out long. Okay? And we're just going to bring that right foot up and over. You're nice and tall. Okay, so bring that right hand behind you and reach up with that left arm as you twist. Okay, keep that shoulder down. Feel that nice stretch. Keep your left foot flexed. You got it. Nice work. You're going to bring that left hand to the outside of that right foot. You're going to pull your leg up and you're going to extend your right heel out long. And you might reach your right arm back behind you, okay? So we're pressing out that right heel, stretch and reach back with those right fingertips and breathe. You got it. You're gonna bend that knee. You're gonna pull your left leg up and you're gonna place your right ankle over your left thigh. Bring your hands back behind you and you might lift your hips up and send them forward. Walk your hands up. I can't see what that says. And breathe. Nice little hip stretch here. Nice work. Awesome, everyone. Let's go ahead and just extend that right leg out and bring your left foot up and over. Left hand is behind you. Reach your right arm up high. And as you exhale, really twist over to the left. Flex your right foot. Maybe bring your gaze back behind you. And just breathe. Lots of twists today. I think twists are good for a Monday. It's like you just undo everything you did this weekend, right? Nice work. We're going to bring that right hand to the outside of your left foot as you press that left heel out in front of you. Okay? And then twist your belly over to the left. And maybe if you want a little extra balance element, you reach that left hand back behind you. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your shoulders down. Really twist. Nice job, everybody. Nice. Breathing. Bend your knee. Pull that right foot in. Hands can be behind you. And we're just going to send those hips forward for a little hip stretch here. I hope you're all doing good at home. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. We're not quite done, but we will get there. I promise. Nice job. You're just going to lift that leg up and you're going to just sweep those legs underneath you. So you're in a kneeling position. Option to curl those toes behind you, okay? Reach those arms back, interlace your fingers for that chest expansion. This is a lot of pressure, can be on your feet. It might feel like your toes are breaking, but I promise you that they're not. If this chest expansion here isn't good in your body, you can always just rest your hands on top of your thighs. However you want to be, just close your eyes and focus on your breath. Nice. Go ahead, release those hands, find tabletop, uncurl those toes behind you, and gently just stack the tops of your feet. That's a tongue twister. Try that one at home. On top of your mat, if your feet are cramping up, maybe you should drink some water. Bring your toes together to touch, your knees out wide as you reach those arms out nice and long for your child's pose. You bring your forehead to your mat and breathe. On your next exhale, maybe you flip your palms so that they face up. Take notice to where that feels different. Maybe bring your hands together to that prayer position and bring your thumbs to the back of your neck. Maybe walk those elbows in a little bit closer. Send your hips back. Nice job. Bring your arms out in front of you with your palms down. Lift yourself up. Walk those knees in. Extend your toes back, long behind you. Forearm plank here. Breathe. Exhale, lower down to your bellies and inhale to that Sphinx pose. Uncurl those toes. Curl your toes again. Press yourself up. Forearm plank and breathe. Knees drop down. Chest comes forward. Sphinx pose. Head and neck are neutral. Curl your toes behind you. Lift up here. Forearm plank. Exhale. Lower down. Uncurl your toes. Sphinx pose. And maybe press yourself up to that seal pose. Exhale, lower yourself down. Reach your arms out long like a T, and then bring your left ear to your mat and bring your right hand in towards your chest. And you're just gonna lift yourself up and maybe bring that top leg back behind you for a nice big shoulder stretch here. Roll onto your bellies. Reach that right arm out long, right ear to your mat and lift up. Maybe bring that left leg up and back behind you. Roll on to your bellies. Lift yourself up. Take a seat and extend those legs out nice and long. You can keep a bend into your knees if you want to. Reach up. Exhale, bow forward. You can always keep your hands just to the outside of your knees and reach your chin long. And breathe. Slowly roll yourself all the way up and roll yourself all the way down to your mat. Your heels can be in, your toes can be out, your hands can face up or down, and just on an exhale, close your eyes. And settle in. Inhale. And exhale into your final Shavasana. Allowing gravity to do its thing. Allow your spine to sink into your mat. Allow your shoulders to melt into your mat. Find that natural curve in your fingers. Relax the muscles in your face. know that you are more than welcome to stay right here as long as you desire. Otherwise, if you are ready to move on with your morning, go ahead and take a nice, big, full body stretch. Spread your fingers out wide, point your toes away, maybe rub your thumb across your forefingers, bring a big smile to your face as a sign of gratitude for your able and moving body. Pull your knees into your chest, and maybe your knees to the outside of your body. Rock from one side to the other, maybe choosing your favorite side or rocking forward and back. And just finding yourself in that easy seat where we began class, with your eyes closed and your hands together at your heart center. Taking another moment to check in with yourself. Taking a moment to return to your intention. On an inhale, we reach our arms out and up and take up as much space as possible. On our exhale, we return our hands together to our heart center. Until we meet again, everyone, namaste. Thanks for joining me this morning. Thanks, Kay, Leanne, James, Anna's, Meg, Roxanne. It was great. Katie, if you stayed, great to see you all. Any questions, comments, concerns you have for me, please do not hesitate to ask those. And we'll be back at 12:30 today for a little body weight strength. Feel free to grab any equipment that you may have in your home as well. If you don't want to use that body weight, no problem. And tis all I have for you guys. So I will see you soon. Bye-bye.